We all should be scared. That's why we're going to win. Because we'll overcome fear with our vote. Don't you worry, we'll overcome fear with our vote. And here we go. So I ask you, will you stand with me when we call out white supremacists and the hatred election deniers trying to thwart our democracy? Stand with me as you continue the march of progress forward and defend the rights I just described, particularly a woman's right to determine what happens to her body.
Remind me the first time I gave a speech as an elected official, before most of you were born. I was at a big Rotary Club banquet in the southern part of my state. It started at 6:30. And I was the speaker. But everybody spoke. There were 500 people there. And I think, you know, all but 3 spoke and they left mad. First, Governor Hochul. And you won't ever, Lee Zeldin, he makes it sound like Kathy Hochul gets up every morning, goes to the nearest subway stop, and hands out billy clubs and baseball bats. Everybody gets on the subway, doesn't he? Well, he. Looks like he's auditioning to replace Dwayne Johnson in all those movies.
We want to make sure that everybody sees. So just make sure your cameras, make sure our cameras can see over your signs. Thanks, guys.
That's we need in the room. That's what we
to New York to work in good jobs that we could possibly do. Whatever it is, when it came to that, he always found a reason to say no. So that's the reason you should say no to Lee Zeldin. And you've got a few days here where you can go out and talk to everybody that lives in this world. This is the biggest Democratic county in the United States of America. Might as well be the number of people in this room. When I was walking in this building, a man came up to me on the street and said, "Thank you for wearing that pin on your cranium. My family's in danger there. We know that America." This is serious. This is serious. I know the average election rally, what to do, what to do, what to do. Your life is on the line. The young people in this audience, but for the cost of living and the disruptions caused by coming out of COVID, which have contributed to rising criminal offenses, I will say it again, there is no country in the world, because of our diversity, because of our strength, because of places like Brooklyn, no country is better positioned for the future than the United States. But you have to claim it.
saving best for last. May I present to you the toughest Attorney General.
Where's Brooklyn at? Yeah, so good evening, everybody. It's great to be home in Brooklyn. It's great to be home a couple of minutes from where I grew up and where I live, and it's great to be amongst all of you this evening, and it's wonderful to be with my Democratic partners in government. Give it up for Governor Kathy Hochul and unfortunately promote the flow of illegal guns into the borough of Brooklyn. There are too many Republican candidates who are running right now